Hey guys, welcome back to Makeup with Mama G. I got about 10 minutes before I have to leave to go pick up Nate from school. So I just wanted to do like a quick open the box kind of video because I did get a package today from Sedona Lace. So I'm just going to open the package really quickly so that way you guys can see what I got from them. And then after I get back from picking up Nate from school, I will do swatches and go more into detail on what I got. So let me know what you guys think about this lighting. One of my lights went out in my fan. You can't really tell. There's 3 lights in my fan, and one of them went out. So right now I put a lamp above me on top of my mirror, but it's kind of washing out the color on me. I don't know. So let me know what you think about that. I need to replace that light bulb. So anyways, I'm just going to open the box real quick so I can show you guys because I seriously got to go and pick up Nate. So I'm excited to see what I got. Let's see. Okay, so let's open this baby up. Maybe I should put it down more so you guys can see. So, on top is receipt and a business card. So you get your receipt and a little business card from Sedona Lace. Looks like this. And it has Jason's number on it. He is the founder of the company. And then the box looks like this. You get the bubble wrap and the little peanut little things. I call them peanuts, but I don't know what they're called. Foamy things. And the little bubble stuff. So it's going to be a little messy. So hold on, guys. Okay, so here is the palette that I got, and then here are that's what it looks like. The rest of them is just there to protect the palette from getting damaged, honestly, over here. So let me open up this little thing real quick. Oh, it's good packaging. Let's hope that nothing came broken, okay? Here is the palette. So it comes in a black box like this. And then on the back it has the name of the palette and the ingredients listed all right here. And then let's see what palette it is. So the palette is wrapped in a plastic sleeve, as you guys can see. And then when you take it out of the plastic sleeve, it has the Sedona Lace logo in the very front. It's a really, small palette. Here's my hand, and that's how big it is next to my hand. It's not that big, so you don't have to worry about carrying it in a huge bag if you go somewhere. So, none of them are broken, guys. Look. All of the shadows are input. None of them are broken, which is 5 stars because sometimes I get palettes broken and I'm like, oh, I need to return it. Okay, so this is the new palette. This is their new 15 palette. I believe it's I forgot what it's called, but these colors are pretty. Totally peacock colors. Got a bunch of purples and blues, more purples over here. We have like a silver kind of color over here. It doesn't look silver in the camera, but right here it looks like a charcoal silver. And we got some greens. These are so pretty. So I'm gonna leave because I have to go pick up Nate from school. So when I get back, I will do swatches of all of these eyeshadows, and hopefully if I get some time later tonight after I put the kids to bed, I can get a tutorial done so you guys can see how well these colors work. So again, this is their 15 eyeshadow palette. So pretty. Pretty. Okay guys, so when I get back I will swatch all of these colors for you, and when I get back home later tonight after having dinner with my girlfriend, hopefully I'll be able to knock out a look because these colors are really pretty. Really pretty. Maybe I should go buy some peacock earrings to do a look for this. I don't know, we'll see. So, I'm going to get going. I got to pick up Nate from school. I'll be back later. Okay, so I'm back from picking up Nate from school, and I'm going to start working on the swatches. So what I'm going to do is, for the first batch of swatches, I like to use 2 different bases just to see if the color payoff's different using a translucent base versus a white base, because I find when you use a white base, the colors tend to come out more and they're more bold and bright. So the first batch of swatches, what I like to do is use both bases, a translucent one and a white one. And if the swatches look similar, like if the white one looks like the translucent one, I'll end up doing the rest of the swatches with just a translucent base, because if the color payoff is the same, why do 2 different swatches for the rest of them? So right now I'm just going to put a line of translucent base across the back of my hand. And I'm using Bare Minerals Primetime Eyelid Primer. This is one of my favorite bases right now. I'm really loving this base. So I put a little layer on, and then I'm just going to spread it out so that way it blends out evenly across the back of my hand. And then on the bottom portion of the back of my hand, I'm just going to put a line of NYX's Milk Jumbo Pencil. And this is just going to, you know, show me whether or not these eyeshadows are more pigmented, you know, by themselves or with a white base, blah, 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 blah. So let's see. I'm going to use my Sigma 239 brush. It's just an eyeshadow brush. I would use my Sigma brushes to do swatches, but right now they're dirty, and I don't feel like putting a dirty brush into my brand new palette. I kind of have OCD, so yeah. Okay, so the first row I'm going to swatch is the top row. We have a light purple, green, a blue, kind of like a purplish blue, and another blue. So right now I'm just going to swatch it on both bases. So I'm going to take that purple one, swatch it onto that Bare Minerals Primetime, and then I'm going to swatch it onto the white base. And pretty much the swatches look the same right now. So right now it's going to be a little difficult to see, so I'm going to post pictures. But you guys get the idea of what I'm doing as far as the swatches go. So let me finish this row.
I can't see you, but just
Careful for my makeup.
guess what?
Chicken butt.
I love you, Auntie Maddie.
Aww, I love Auntie Maddie. Okay, so this is the swatches. It's a little difficult to see on this camera. Hopefully you guys can see it better with the following pictures, but the top one right here, this one, is the translucent base, and the bottom one right here is the white base, and they pretty much look the same, dead on. So for the rest of the swatches, I'm not even going to bother doing 2 different bases. I'm just going to do the translucent base, but you guys get the picture. I mean, they look pretty much the same. These are super, super pigmented and frosty. So if you guys like frosty shadows, I mean, the first line already impressed me. The first line of shadows already impressed me. They're more of, these are like lighter colors. I want to say these are too bold. So for those of you who are more into the natural colors, pastel colors, you know, just this line alone would work good. So let me get the other swatches on. I'm probably going to swatch my arms so that way I have them just like all over here so that way you guys can see all of them. So let me finish the other swatches. So I have the last 2 rows. There's Nate. He's doing homework.
I like your armpit.
Okay, get back to gluing. So anyway, so the last 2 rows, which were the middle one and the bottom one.
Right.
Okay, go to your room, finish your homework.
I am.
In there. Do it in your room, not mine. Okay, so anyways, like I was saying, I did the second row and the bottom third row.
Dude.
Go to your room. So this is the second row, and this is the third row, and all I used for these swatches were Bare Minerals Primetime Eyelid Primer. So I'm going to take a couple pictures, that way I could show you guys. Let me know if you guys like all this like live stuff. Seeing me actually like do the swatches like when I get something. So right now I'm just taking swatches. So the top one is going to be the second row. The bottom one is going to be the third row. And I love the blues. The blues in this little palette is really, really good. I think I'm going to do like a quick look for you guys. That way you can see how good this stuff is. And I can say whether I do like these or not. I can't say if I like them yet because I didn't use them. I just swatched them. So let me use a couple of different colors. Let me get a base on. I'm going to put some Bare Minerals Primetime on real quick. So I'm just going to do a really quick look for you guys before I head on out because I got to help Nate finish his homework. And then I'm going to head over to my girlfriend's house for dinner. She's making me beef stew tonight. I want to use this one. This green right here looks like one of the new eyeshadows that Bare Essentials came out with. It's called Patina. So I want to use this because it really looks similar to that eyeshadow. So I'm just going to pick this one up using my 239 brush. And I need a mirror. Where's my mirror? Oh, I need a mirror. Hold on 1 second, guys. So I'm going to apply that green all over the lid. Wow. Super pigmented. I wish this light was... My lighting sucks, guys. I'm sorry about the lighting. Now this, you really don't need a lot on your brush. I just put like a lot on my brush and I got a little bit of fallout on both sides. So get a little bit on your brush and pack it on because the colors show really quickly. So I got it. I left a little bit of space here for a lighter green, but I pretty much applied it here to right here, here to right there. I'm leaving space along the crease for that blue that I really, really like. So let me get a pencil brush. This is my Sigma 219 brush, and I'm just going to pick up, let's see, I'm going to pick up the blue right next to it. This blue that I used next to that green. King, bring that to your room. Bring it to your room, kiddo, because I'm doing a tutorial right now. So I'm picking up that blue, and I'm just going to apply it to the outer part as well as the crease area. This is a really good blue. This is actually really, really pretty. These go on really good. And I'm just using a translucent base. I'm not using like a super white base where you need it to make the colors pop because there are some shadows that are like that. You guys, careful! So again, bring it along the crease. You guys hear the kids. They're like popping the little poppers. Okay, so with a fluffier brush, I'm just going to take where's my Costco brush? Here it is. This is just an eyeshadow brush that I got from Costco with one of the Costco sets. I'm just going to use that same color, and I'm going to apply a little bit more. Trying to make the edges a little bit sharper and defined. Now that I got that done, I'm just going to take a blending brush. Now this is my Sigma 224. And now I'm just going to grab that darkest blue. This one right here. I love it. Love that blue. I'm just going to apply that. You guys okay? The kids are crazy. I'm just going to apply that on the outer part just to smoke it out.
I'm popping bubbles.
You're popping bubbles?
Yeah, I make food.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, I was jumping on it.
You were?
Yeah, watch.
I'm going to add a little bit of purple. I'm going to grab that Costco brush again. And I'm going to pick up, let's see, what purple should I use? I'm going to pick up this purple right here. And I'm just going to apply that above the dark blue that we just applied. So up here. just to give it a little more blended look. So for the tear duct area, I'm going to get, this is a NYX crease brush, and I'm just going to pick up that lightest green, this one right here, and I'm just going to apply that to the tear duct area and blend it into the rest of that green that we applied earlier. So I'm like tapping it and then sweeping it inwards. So that's the top part of the eyes. Let's get the bottom part. For the bottom part, let's get use a concealer brush because it's kind of stiffer and I like it better for the bottom lash line than most of my other brushes. So let's do this purple. It's like a metallic-y, silverish purple. And we already applied our base earlier, so we don't need to put anything underneath. So I'm just going to apply that in the inner part. It's a really pretty purple. See, what I like about this palette so far is that the color ranges are like greens, purples, and blues. And there's a whole bunch of different blues and a whole bunch of different greens and purples that you could really color coordinate them to work together. And all these colors look great together. Huh? You want to say hello?
Yeah. I was playing at the lake park. Then I was going to night school. And then I going at the beach. And then I went to at the poo-poo place.
Okay, so after that purple, I'm just going to pick up that blue that we used earlier in the crease area right here.
Head?
Okay, no more using the word boobies. What did I tell you?
I want to do the boobies.
Oh my god. My son is like in love with boobies right now. And like he made up this song and he goes, I like boobies. I like boobies. Do you like boobies? Do you like boobies? And he'll like sing that for days. I'm not even kidding you. Okay, so that blue that we applied to the crease, the very first blue, not the dark, dark, dark one, but the other blue, I'm applying that. And then I'm going to get that darkest blue, this one, and I'm going to apply that to the outer part. This is actually a good look that I threw on really quick, huh? So this is just Physicians Formula Felt Tip Eye Marker in black. I'm just going to line my eyes because I lined it earlier with just a pencil liner real quick, but because I have this smoky eye, I might as well just make it a little bit more dramatic, right? Okay, so I'm just going to retouch on my blush. I'm just going to use this Sigma brush. This is the 188 brush. It's a little pink because I used it earlier, but I personally like using a brush like this, a skinny one like this, flat top brush, just because it gets the hollows of my cheeks really good.
Mama, I'm done with two paper.
Let me see. Come bring it over here, kiddo.
This one I've already done. I did that at school.
What is it? Tell me about it.
This. And next too. Stop, cheek. This is a porcupine.
Oh, porcupine. Okay.
And these are nuts.
Oh, so he's trying to eat them?
So he's going to try to grab.
Okay. That's a good one, son. What else did you do? Hold on. What else did you do? Let me see. Okay, now, remember those eyes that I laid out for you? You need to cut. Oh, your name's not on the paper. What happens if your name's not on the paper? You always have to put your name on the paper. Silly boy. Okay. And then I'm just going to take this powder. And I'm just going to apply this to my cheeks. This is just a mineral powder with tons of glitter in it. Okay, so I had to bring the computer over here to the charger next to my bed. So I put Lady Gaga's lipstick on. You guys can probably see the colors a lot better right here, huh? Maybe I should start doing my tutorials over here. And this is the Viva Glam number 5 lip gloss. So this is the look that I came up really quickly. Thank you. Today, using this eyeshadow, that eyeshadow, and that eyeshadow, and that one too. So for the first look, I think it came out really good. The swatches, again, that's the first row used with a translucent base and a white base, and then here are the other 2 rows, but they're kind of smeared because, yeah, because I was like moving around on the phone. So that's the look that I come up with. So I'm going to do one more look before I come up with my final review. But so far I really like the way it came packaged because it was bundled up in a huge wad of like bubble wrap, and it had a whole bunch of those little foamy peanut things to prevent it from breaking. So none of the eyeshadows broke, which is a plus because I can't stand getting palettes and like some of my eyeshadows breaking. So that is the first look I came up with. So I'm going to do another look before giving my full review on this, but so far so good, guys. So as soon as I get another look done, I'll add another part of a review onto this. So I will be back.